Hey, what up guys? It's Mary. How are you doing, y'all? I'm doing fine. Today is story time. Are you ready? Because today I am ready. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Guys, I'm gonna be talking about how I was brought up, how I was born, and how I was brought up. And in my video, it's gonna be a little bit emotional for me because I was brought up in a very. First of all, I want to say thank you to all moms out there who takes care of their kids regardless of whatever. I want to also say a very big thanks to my mom who's watching right now for supporting me for everything. And you know, so this is how my story was. First of all, I was born in a ghetto in KOROGOCHO slums. If you know where that is, it's one of the people keep saying that Kibera is you know, is gray, is really ghettoish, and it's really a slum. But you would not speak of Kibera that way if you haven't been to KOROGOCHO. That is one place that is hell on earth. But right now, I think people are improving their lives, you know, as time goes by. But during that time, it was really crazy. So I was born by my mom, of course, in the slums of KOROGOCHO, and my mom didn't have a job, didn't have you know how to bring me up. My mom was living literally in one nyumba ya matope. Like matope means mud, a mud house. And she didn't even have a mattress. She had cottons she was sleeping on. And I remember my mom telling me that she used to take me to her hustles, which was, you know, digging, farming for other people in Kasarani areas. And my mom would take me there and, you know, put me inside a box and take me like 2 meters away from her, so that when she digs to where I am, she'll breastfeed me. And it was, you know, my mom telling me all that, I was just having chills all over my body. And my mom would just explain, like, it's just by the grace of God that nothing bites you, nothing, you know, you are just safe. By the time I would get to you, I would find you okay with, you know, with your big smile, and I'll breastfeed you and then take you again another 2 meters ahead. You know, it was really tough for my mom, you know, having me grow in that kind of, you know, hard thing to make sure that their family is okay. So at this point, my mom bought a piece of land, but in the same area, in the same ghetto area, and she built, you know, some 2 houses, some rental houses, but iron sheet material, you know, not stones, not mud, not tubers, iron sheets. Am I right? Okay, so my mom started, you know, had this, you know, piece of land and built that rental for rentals. And so I think that brought issues amongst the people in the ghetto. And I just want to say, if you are in the ghetto, don't make it's like a default to be in the ghetto. If you see someone trying to succeed, or you see someone trying to get out of the ghetto, please try to help them. These are the people that will not forget their roots. We have so many people that right now are celebrities. Right now they are, you know, they are big people in the society, and they came from the ghetto. We have people like, you know, King Kaka, I don't know, a lot of people, Willie Paul. By the way, Willie Paul, I went with you to the same school in St. Benedict's, and we was together in the same classroom. Willie Paul. Okay, so all these people come from the ghetto, you understand? So if you try to see someone trying to strive and you're in a position to help them, or not to pull them down, please try to help them. If you cannot help them, allow them to strive. So my mom was now trying to strive at this point, and she built rental houses in the ghetto. And I think this brought a lot of issues. So Some white people came from, I think, Europe or UK, I don't know, I was still young, and they decided to sponsor all the kids in that area. Like the school fees, no one is going to be paying school fees. Remember, even if my mom had a piece of land in this ghetto, it was not giving us a lot of money. This is a ghetto to start with. Not everybody is able to provide for their daily needs. Talk less about paying rent or something like that. So rent was really cheap, I mean, it was really cheap. Plus, this is not a fancy house. It's just an iron sheet house. It was not really fancy. The people living there, they're also hustlers, So my mom put me in the program, but someone in this ghetto, someone somewhere, I don't know who till today, and whoever you are, be rest assured that my mom forgave you and I forgave you, took my documents and cut them completely, and I was left out on this sponsorship issue. So every other child in this area got sponsored except us, and that is not enough. That same person or other people they kept on sending, thugs, robbers to our house every single night. We would have people, we would have people trying to come to our house to steal from us, to do whatever, until one day one of these thugs met my mom and told my mom straight up, no hiding, no nothing, said, I'll say it in Swahili first, said, Mother, you have lazima utafute vile utahama, because kama sisi hatuta succeed, bado watatafuta watu wengine, na wakisucceed mtarepiwa nyinyi, wewe na watoto wako. You know what that means? Like, okay, I'll tell you in English. Hey woman, you need to find somewhere else to shift, because if we didn't succeed, they will use other people, other gang, and once they succeed, they will rape you together with your girls. At this time, my mom had another daughter who's my sister right now, my younger sister, Faye. Well, so my mom had to shift immediately. So we moved from KOROGOCHO slums to Babadogo. If you know where Babadogo is, hey ho, hi, what's up? So here we are, and remember, I'm not under sponsorship, and I was reading in Gunyumu Primary School, if you've heard of Gunyumu Primary School. So we were coming all the way from Gunyumu, I was coming all the way from Babadogo to Gunyumu in KOROGOCHO. Don't forget, I was in class 1, so it was really hectic. My mom didn't know what to do, and she decided to take us in the village. So that is me and my sister. So the village they took us to was my aunt's, her elder sister, her elder sister's, home. It's in Maima here, and it was not easy at all. It was not easy at all. It was not easy at all. It was really hectic. We went through a lot of things. We went through a lot of hard time, us being this petite kids from Nairobi, not really fancy areas, but being in the village and doing the village chores, like going to I thought it was gonna be fun at first. Every other small child would want to be there, but it was not really easy. It was, and my aunt had, I don't blame my aunt, because I forgave her for whatever for whatever happened, and I'm not gonna say everything right now. It's family issue, so she knows what she did. I know what she did. Everybody knows what she did, and it was not easy, surviving with her. So that I'm gonna leave it at that until later on. Maybe one day I'll talk about it on air. So it was not easy surviving with her, and my mom would come once or twice per week, once every Saturday, or once after 2 weeks, or every week on Saturday. So my mom was really trying on that, but then my mom's younger sister came to visit one day, and the way she saw the situation, everything the way it was, she decided to tell my mom to take us from the village back to the city. So that's how we came back to the city. Remember, my mom was still going through a lot at the time. We had just shifted from our own houses where we were not paying rent to Babadogo where we were paying rent, and my mom was depending on the rental houses, and now she cannot depend on the rental houses because she cannot go back to the ghetto because someone somewhere is intending to murder her or whatever, you know. And by the way, before I forgot, I remember when I was still very young, still in the ghetto, someone, whoever you are, hi, how are you? If you're watching this, someone used to, you know, hit me by motorbike every single morning while I was going to school with my cousin. And I never really got to know who that person was. Did you want to kill me or what? But you know what? The God I serve has kept me alive till today. So, and trust me, if you never succeeded to kill me then, you will not succeed to kill me now. So, because the God I serve is mightier than you. But still, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Please, I forgive you. I have no beef with anyone because I don't even know these people. So I forgive you. And with so much love, I really forgive you. So we are back now in Babadogo from the village, and life is not easy at all. Life is not easy. Life is not easy. But as time went by, things started getting better, you know. I went to Chandaria Primary School where we studied for some time before free education came with the Kibaki, you know, governance. Free education came, and you know, a class of about 30 kids was now a class for 60 students. So I mean, there was no way I was gonna stay there and learn. So my mom took me out and took me to St. Benedict's. That's where I went to school now. St. Benedict's all the way to class 8. So St. Benedict's, hi, how are you? All the people from, you know, St. Benedict's, my ear, people like Jacinta Chelangat, people like Stephanie, I forgot the second name, people like Willie Paul. Willie Paul was then Willie Sopondo. Hi, I salute you guys. So, you know, from there I went to high school and to university. Guys, can I tell you the most surprising thing? The most surprising thing, all the people that got this sponsorship compared to me, I was the one that was more learned than them. I mean, I'm not saying that proudly, but I'm just saying, if you try to close someone else's door, you never know which other door will open. So try to support each other, y'all. I mean, don't close someone's door thinking that there's no any other door that will be open for them. By the way, thank you so much for closing the door, and thank you so much for doing whatever you did to us while we were in the ghetto, because had you not done it, we would still be in the ghetto. And I would probably not, you know, I would probably be, I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying ghetto is bad to live in. I've been born in ghetto. I'm not saying ghetto is bad. I know a lot of people who are doing better and they live in ghetto. It's really nice place to be in, but it's not a good place to want to live there forever. You know, everybody wants to move, to make everybody wants to succeed, to make growth. Even after us going to Babadogo, my mom didn't want us to stay in Babadogo. We still moved from Babadogo to another area, and to another area, and to another area. You know, and for me to have traveled to abroad, I still don't want to be here. I want to go to another place. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you close someone else's door, don't think that God will just let it close. You could be closing your own blessing thinking that you're closing someone else's door. So just let someone strive. That person might be the person to remember you, you know, for being helpful while they needed your help. When they're up there, they might want to come down there to help you, to pull your ass from the ghetto, or to pull your ass from the shit, from the ratchet life you're living. So do not try to cover up or to blind someone or to I don't know. Just don't close someone else's door. Don't do that. But in any case, I'm still grateful that you people did whatever you did. If you're watching this video, I'm so grateful you did what you did. That was over 20 years ago, 20 whatever years ago, you know. And if you didn't do that, I don't think I would be where I am today. So I'm really grateful for whatever happened then. And to my mom, I want to say thank you for supporting me, for supporting everything that I'm doing today. You always my #1 fan. You always call me and tell me you're happy to see me doing good, and trust you, mom. I'm so proud of you for, you know, for being there in my life, you know, all through till today. God bless you, and God bless all the mothers out there who are thinking that life is hard for them. Nothing is hard for you, honey. Nothing is hard for you. You are just, it's just a wind and it's passing by. It's like smoke. It will be in the air, but not for so long. It will pass by. It will finish. It will completely vanish. So whatever phase you're facing right now, trust you me, it's gonna be like, and good things are gonna be on your way. All the parents that are facing hard time, don't worry. Do not think of taking your own life. I was there. My mom was putting me in a box how many meters away, but look at me now. I thank God. I'm not rich. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm somewhere. I'm somewhere. So I thank God for everything, and thank you so much for watching today. Have a good day. Before I go, do not forget to subscribe, hit that notification button so you'll be the first one to receive all the videos that I'll be posting. And please, tafadhali, please subscribe. Guys, why are you watching my videos before you subscribe? Now let's be real now. Let's be real. I saw that video, my plastic whatever views 500. Surely nyi watu mko unfair. Ai, mnanikon walai. I'm watching you.